Well, Jason,
Yeah, what's up? Did we make some predictions?
we made quite a few videos on the Nintendo Switch 2 anticipating this event. Things like what could happen, what do we think's gonna happen, what's an expectation, a
Right.
hope, a dream, a fear. And I thought it would be kind of fun to like talk about briefly things that we got right and things that we got wrong.
Well, I know what we definitely got right. It will still get you a girlfriend.
It will. It will get you a girlfriend.
Yes.
So like after watching this, that was the first thing on my mind actually. I was thinking like,
Yeah.
okay, a lot of people are going to be finding themselves in a relationship.
Yep.
You just got to get that pre-order unlock.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna tweet at Angel Reese as soon as I do,
Yeah.
and she's gonna marry me on the spot because I have a Switch too.
Yes. I look forward
Yeah.
to it. I hope I'm invited to the wedding. Well, a few things off the top of my head. We can start with Mario Kart because we talked a bit about Mario Kart, and
We did.
my fears about Mario Kart, kind of following that sort of Mario Kart 8 trend with the DLC tracks of pointing you this way on the course and pointing you that way, they're gone. Completely erased.
Yeah.
I was very wrong about that. And because like I was really worried when I saw those arrows pointing that way. The way this game's structured is like, nah, just drive right past it. Drive wherever
Yeah, you had a
want.
solid theory. You had a solid theory.
Solid theory, but like I'm so glad I was wrong on that.
Oh yeah.
However, something I was right about, which I was like kind of half right, but like there was a moment in one of our Mario Kart discussions where I said, you know what? Let me out of the cart. I want to get
Yeah?
out of the cart. And
Well, you weren't technically right, but you were a little right.
exactly like while we can't get out of the cart, this is kind of exactly what I was talking about. Like, let me just explore. I said multiple times, like, let me explore the world. I want to just like get out in there. I want to just like dick around. And that's exactly what's in this game. Kind of
Well, I
wild.
think even I used the expression free drive, which is I think is what they said in the announcement.
Yeah. So like
So
waiting for Nintendo, if you're not subscribed, I mean, come on. Come on.
I'm just right every time.
We're right
about
every
everything.
time. We're too
We were even right about the suspenders because you have to buy the straps separately.
That's
Those
well
are
actually hold
suspenders
up.
now.
I saw that you actually don't.
Oh, really?
But you can buy them separately, and the price for them separately is a little bit high.
I think it's like $15. That's about what I would expect, honestly.
Maybe. But it was just like there was a lot of fear mongering. I was susceptible to it today, I have to admit.
Yeah.
But you know, another thing, it's not a PC, doesn't run Windows, and the UI is largely
Sadly.
exactly the same, which we were really hoping that it wouldn't be. You thought it was going to be basically the same. I thought they had to change it. So you definitely
Well,
got that right.
That was my cynical prediction that unfortunately did come true. I was not rooting for that to come true.
No, I know.
just
I'm
thought-
aware. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, I really thought that like, surely they've got to do something. It's funny. Like, I saw some fan mock-ups of them just adding like themes and like a little white box behind one thing, and it was like so minimal and little, and I was just like, that's not enough. That's so stupid. And it's like they did even less than that. They did even less than what I thought was like the like floor for like changes.
So, for as long as the Switch has been around, there have been fan mock-ups of the Switch UI.
yeah.
And every single fan mock-up that has ever been made has been better than the actual UI.
Yeah, it's sad.
All of them.
It's sad. This is this is not Nintendo, and you know, even with that new lost where I was going with that one.
I don't know where you're going
Yeah,
with that
I can.
either.
What I was trying to get to though was that. Oh no! Don't let me lose this too. I was thinking about how they did a changing of the guard and how there were mostly new Nintendo developers, and I was thinking
Yeah.
about how they didn't change anything with the UI, and I was like thinking to myself earlier today, I was like, this is actually for the first time in my life a very different Nintendo. Nintendo is
Yeah.
so it's more different now than it ever has been between system launches. Even between
kinda like-
CEO changes, this like
Yeah.
the Nintendo that put out the Switch 1 and the Nintendo that put out the Switch 2 have like a lot of different developers and a lot of different staff and a different philosophy, even though they look
There's-
similar.
There's quite an irony in life in that you would expect the younger blood to come with more, creative, like varying ideas. That you think they would be more open to changing the UI, but as we've seen in somewhere like the sports world, that's not what happens.
Yeah.
The young people come in and they overanalyze everything and they try and min-max everything, and it gets ruined. Everything loses its personality. There's a reason every team in the NBA plays the exact same style of basketball now, and baseball, I've heard, is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's because some fucking dorks came in and they're like, okay, we've mathed the game,
Yeah.
so now everything must be played in the exact optimal way.
Yes.
And once it works for one team, every single team needs to copy it. It's the same way in Nintendo. They're like, okay, so this UI is pure function. It is pure speed. It is pure functionality. It is everything the Wii U was not, because the Wii U was a slow piece of shit, but it was beautiful. It was a beautiful, slow piece of shit. It was. But, it took like a full minute to load when the thing first came out, and then they had to later go in and make like a faster menu just so you can get to your games.
Yeah.
That was a disaster for like, usability, which the Switch never was. The Switch was always just the bare bones, no personality, completely min-maxed, analytics driven, just get to your shit. That's all it was, and they're not even changing that.
I actually appreciate the Switch 1 for its focus on just being a gaming device. However, the 3DS was also a gaming device, first and foremost, and they had a lot of fun with it. The Wii U tried to be more of an entertainment hub, but you can have cute and fun and it be for games. It doesn't have to be one or the other.
Yeah, we just kind of assumed that they would build all of the fun back into the Nintendo, but it seems like it's just gone forever.
Yeah.
It's not coming back, at least until Nintendo gets knocked down a few pegs, probably.
Yeah. Which honestly, if they do, they deserve it. One other thing we got right was when I saw the Joy-Con mouse stuff, everyone was talking about the mouse, but I didn't hear anyone else talk about what I talked about and what we talked about, which was there's going to be a game that uses both mice, and you're going to be...
I think we said that as a joke, but it's real.
No, I didn't say... Okay, I understand cadence can sound like a joke, but I was seriously thinking that we were going to see... I didn't think it was going to... I thought maybe Nintendo would release kind of something, but I was thinking like an indie dev would, and I said if no one else did, I would. I don't have to do that anymore. I will say, though, this was goofy as hell.
Monkey's paw. Yeah.
It was goofy as hell. I don't think anyone was thinking like, oh, yeah, let me roll around physically, but
let's play wheelchair basketball in a really slow and awkward and obtuse way.
It's like, is this the best way you could come up with to show this off? Yeah.
It looked that game looked like the antithesis of fun to me.
Yeah.
It looked like anti-fun.
It didn't look great, honestly.
Most of the things they actually showed off, I think, looked pretty decent to good. Not that. That looked atrocious.
Now, one thing we actually didn't talk about, because it was largely just not interesting to us, was the C button finally being unveiled.
Yeah.
Just the chat button.
It turned out to not be interesting.
Yeah, we'll talk more about the C button later when we're making our way through the direct, but I don't, we did predict potentially computer accessories, though. We talked about potentially like an official Nintendo keyboard. I think eventually we may see more stuff like that, but we did get an official Nintendo webcam.
Yeah, I did bring up the idea that the top USB-C port could be used for various accessories, and one that I pitched was a webcam, and there is a webcam. So
we get
bam.
We get a thing right or two every now and then over here. So, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Shallow and pedantic. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
I don't remember what we said to predict, so I don't really know what we got right or wrong.
Well, I will say that, as far... Oh, you know what? From Software.
Oh, you were... Yeah, I do have to eat crow on this. I was a hater. I didn't think there was any way, but they were very prominently featured.
I think I
so.
showed off my Soul Air amiibo 4 times just to be like, they are
Yeah.
secretly buddy behind the
Well,
scenes.
When we first started this, I think one of the first topics you added was Nintendo From Software Buddy, and I was a Grinch the whole time.
It's like the
on it.
first thing, and I was like,
Because
I was saying the whole time, Elden Ring's a guarantee. We're gonna see Elden Ring because it
I
was the
didn't think there was any
Skyrim
way.
of the Switch One. It's like now it's Elden Ring, and we saw it.
I mean, your logic proved to win, but I think my theory was still sound, and that's Elden Ring, or not Elden Ring. FromSoft still doesn't like porting their stuff anywhere, really.
Yeah. Well, there was one
So-
more thing we may have been right about, and it's actually the most
Oh,
important
what was
thing.
that?
I'm
what's
on record as saying that the Switch 2 will fail if it does not have Dark Souls 2. Now,
Well,
I've seen no one really talking about this, but
does it have Dark Souls 2?
Elden Ring's trailer featured a new outfit, and it happened to be the outfit of Lucatiel, who has the best side quest character story of Dark Souls
Oh.
2.
I didn't realize that was just an outfit. You sent me the screenshot, and I thought it was just him.
No, it's her first of all, and it was just.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it was. It's just the outfit, but I look at that and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Dark Souls 2 is coming to the Switch too. You heard it here first. Waiting for Nintendo. Like
Well,
and subscribe.
It's already there.
Shout out to Dan.
Like and subscribe. Okay.